welcome to the team Emil Jarventai. GM Superbman comes through with a solid trade. We got our head coach, Jaden Mangon, and GM Superbman does it. He flips Nino Niederreiter for a first, replaces him with Max Pacioretty, gets all the RFAs signed, and brings in a better head coach. All right, Nashville, we are back, and it's time for us to head into the year 2 regular season with your Nashville Predators. Some calling it the last dance. It's cup or bust, baby, and I want to thank this man for his fan art. Beautiful. We had a lot of decisions in the offseason to make, a good NHL draft. We got a new head coach. We also traded away Nino Niederreiter for a first rounder from Calgary. We expect that to be a playoff-bound team, so it's not going to be a lottery pick, but you never know. We still have our pick and Calgary, so some depth. Me and the Twitch fans right here who are in the chat with, well, that was the wrong one. Shit, there they are. We have already gone ahead and done a lot of the hard work, all right? We've assigned these scouts to all of these locations, Russia, Liga, SHL. We're going to come back at January 1st. We really want to make sure that we have good scouting going on. And if you look at last year's NHL entry draft for us, we got Emil Jarventai, number one overall in our first round. And it ended up being a pretty good player, but I don't think he's ready for the AHL. So what we decided to leave him down there in the Finnish Liga, where he's been named captain of his team. So it's perfect. So he's going to stay down there in Finland for another year. We only have one prospect, really, in the AHL that we're trying to grow. It's going to be Kemmel. He's not making it up to the NHL for year number 2, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the dictator, GM Superbman, and I made the call. A lot of people wanted to see Kemmel up here on our team, but I didn't feel like it was the right decision. And we've already gone ahead and made our line changes, so we can get a lot of simulating done in this video. So the first line, we got Philip Forsberg, Matt Duchene, and I'm deciding to go with Max Pacioretty. We got the +5. Now, last year, it was Tolvanen on the first line, but he started off on fire, but then I think ended the season in like 50 games, got like 10 goals or something. And I think him and Forsberg don't really work well together. It seems like Forsberg has a lot of his goals taken away by Tolvanen. So I'm going to get Pacioretty on that line. Tolvanen is with the young man Philip Tomasino, so it's a younger second line, and they're both listed as second line forward, so hopefully that continues to help them grow with Ryan Johansson. It's a defensive third line with Granny Smith, Boone Jenner, and Tanner Jeannot, and then the fourth line, something that we can certainly upgrade come the trade deadline, Kampf or Gaudette, but two-way forwards that can help kill penalties and stuff like that, right? So I'm hoping that that's enough to get it done offensively. Defensively, Roman Josi, we know what he did in the playoffs last year, the 7-minute power play turnover that led to the shorthanded goal. But the fact remains is that he is one of the best players in the NHL, and I'm hoping that we get lucky with the simulation in the playoffs. I'm hoping that we make the playoffs first off. But how many other players are better than 93 overall in the current league right now, right? He's got to be in the top 10. In fact, let's take a look at that. I'll come back to the lines in a second. How good is a Roman Josi in comparison to the rest of the players in this? Now, player search, right? I haven't done this in a while. I want to see all the best players. Any positions, search. I'm just going to sort by overall and see what we got here. So we got Nate McKinnon at 96, Matthews at 96, McDavid at 96. Damn, McKinnon, Matthews, same as McDavid. Draisaitl 95, Cale Makar 95, Crosby 95, Patrick Kane 94, Panarin 94, Barkov 94. All right, so maybe we're not top 10 here. Hedman 94, Kucherov 94, Pasternak 93, Ovechkin 93. There's Roman Josi at 93, Rantanen. So he's up there. We'll say top 15, right? But the fact is, we have one of these top players. And if we can get into the playoffs, we need Roman Josi to just start simulating well. Now, why would we simulate better this year than we simulated last year? Well, we upgraded the head coach situation, all right? I got a guy who's got a much better defensive category, A+. The coach that we had last year was a B. Now, our offense was an A+, so we lost a little bit of offense, but our defense has gotten much better, and our penalty kill and power play are still there, and his influence is an A+. So this head coach looks so much better, and we got a associate coach with an A-, A-, B-, A+ penalty kill and influence as well. So we're going to be teaching Tomasino and Tolvanen with that teaching, but also keeping the puck out of the net, and I think that's going to be music to UC Soros' ears because he didn't really have a great season last time around. So defensively, Roman Josi with Fabro to get that +1. McDonough and Ekholm just rounding out the top 4. And then again, Carrier is solid at 82 overall, but Ian Mitchell, just like the fourth line on the offensive side of things, certainly somebody that we can upgrade come the trade deadline if we feel like we're in that position, okay? Power play. We have Duchesne, Granlund, Pacioretty, Forsberg, and Josi. I'm stacking up the veterans +5, and that kind of leaves Tolvanen and Tomasino stranded here with a -2. But there was no combination to get both power plays up there. I had to mass all of our X factors on the first line power play. Apparently, these guys just don't like the head coach's power play setup. None of them like it. So it's very hard to get that chemistry going, but that first line power play should be enough to carry us. Same thing with the first line 4-man power play, +3. All right, Tolman and Tomasino struggling there. Penalty kill. All right, so I'm riding with Philip Forsberg this year. I don't know why Forsberg's at the center position. My Twitch scouts didn't point that out to me. You guys failed. Forsberg and Boone Jenner, Roman Josi and Dante Fabro. That allows us then to go Granny Smith. I don't know why that changed. That's weird. Maybe that just glitched. Granny Smith as the center with Kampf, McDonough, and Ekholm. And then, this all changed. What happened? That must be a glitch. We had our centers at the whatever. Let's just push forward. So our penalty kill looks pretty good, and it's much better now with our head coaches. So keeping the puck out of the net, I think that's going to be one of our specialties this year. Extra attackers, we don't need to go through any of that. Goaltender, UC Saros. I need a good year from you, my man. DiPietro grew. That's good. And there you go. Our scratch players, Geeky, Anderson, and Kalinuk. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry, my man. So we can absolutely acquire, it looks like 3 different players this year. Two forwards on the fourth line and 1 defenseman on the top 6. Then you jump to the AHL squad, and this is what I'm talking about. Joakim Kemmel. Just couldn't find a spot for him on our team. Jeannot at 82 overall is better, and I'm not going to play him on the fourth line. He's listed as a depth forward. I'd rather give him more ice time. You play him in the bottom 6, he's only going to get like 10 minutes of ice time a game, 12 minutes of ice time a game. I don't have room for him on the power play. We're a cup or bust team right now. The rebuild is coming, but not yet. So let's not try to hit 2 birds with 1 stone right here. Let's focus on our veterans. Let's focus on the NHL, and we'll give Joakim Kemmel the chance to just thrive in the AHL at 80 overall. Put him with some good players down here as well. The only other prospects we got are LaRue and Evangelista. I could even move up LaRue to the second line, but I want this team to get to the playoffs. And we also have Askarov as our backup goalie I'm going to go with this year. Didn't see a lot of growth out of him, even though we had him as a starter goaltender last season. So I wonder if that stunted his growth by not having him in the position that he should be. So we're just going to try him as a backup this season, all right? So we got the scout set up. We got the line set up. We got the settings set. YouTube, it's now time for you guys to give our suggestions, all right? But how's the season going to unfold? What kind of team are we going to be? Last year, it was kind of hit or miss during the regular season. I'm hoping for a much better simulation. I feel like with the upgrade to Max Pacioretty and the upgrade to the head coach, we should be a better team here, simulating. But injuries and all that stuff, if there's any big trades, like here we go, Matthew Dumba. They want me to take Matthew Dumba, 6 years left at $5 million for Ryan Johansson. Now, just for argument's sake, let's take a look at this. Matthew Dumba, 6 years left, $5 million. That's actually a real good deal. He would go up to 84. But, I mean, I'm losing one of my forwards for a defenseman when our defensive core is already big. It breaks it all up. I can't do it just yet. It's too soon. Although, if the computer is sending me trades, I've got to edit my trading block. So let me just get that out of the way quickly. Trading block. Hang on a second here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, let me just clear all this. I like my team right now, and I want to get like a good 25 games into the simulation. I think in this video what we can do is take it up to the trade deadline. If we're kind of a tweener team, maybe we'll stop it around January 1st, December, but if we're clearly a playoff-bound team, we could take it up to the trade deadline, and you guys can chime in on what kind of potential trades we can make. Remember, I still don't want to give up any prospects or any real good draft picks for the future. I want to hold on to them. But if we got a chance to maybe part ways with our first or Calgary's first, because we're clearly a playoff-bound team and we can get a young player back who's signed to a good contract, it's absolutely something I'd be interested in doing. All right, so let us start up the Year 2 season simulation. We'll go to the first game of the season up against the Calgary Flames. Let's see how we simulate in the real-time sim. All right, I want to jump in and actually see how we perform in the same simulation engine that we used during the NHL playoffs. All right, so the scout is there. Don't worry about the scout. Up first against the Calgary Flames. So I'll simulate up to this day. What do we do in preseason? 1, 2, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 4-2. 4-3, so yeah, that's about right around 500. So here we go. The Calgary Flames have already won their first game. Let's see what the Nashville Predators got. And I'm just going to do a boring simulation here where we just let it sim. We had a 5-on-3 power play to start. Man, our power play with that +5, come on. 5-on-3 to start the game. And freaking Milan Lucic is going to score. All right, Jonathan Huberdeau as well. The team that we traded Nino Niederreiter to, we have their first rounder from this season. Not a good start, even though we are out shooting them, just barely, but we got that power play in there as well. Calgary did look like a very good team, though. Nino Niederreiter was like their 8th best player when I traded it to them, and they had a full defensive core with Jacob Markstrom in the net, who in this game I think is like 88, 89. Oh my God. Nikita Zadorov with back-to-back goals on the same shift. He was feeling it right there. Power play for Nashville goes nowhere. Oh no. Oh no, this is not looking good. GM Superbman didn't exactly start off opening night the right way here. Maybe a wild third period, get us back in this. Power play for Nashville, there it is. Ryan Johansson, the second line power play core, the one with Tomasino and Tolvanen. Not even the +5. Getting it done, but it's only one game. Let's not go crazy. There you go, Matthias Ekholm. 8 minutes to go. Nashville making it a game. 5 minutes. 4 minutes. No, I think it's a little... Wait a minute. Tolvanen. Our offense, baby. Oh, and we get it back within one. But game 1 of the season, opening night, goes to the Calgary Flames. All right, so at least it looks a lot better. 37 shots to 24. So maybe Saros just didn't get it done. But I'm actually happy with the game, with the way that game panned out. We got goals in the third period instead of giving them up. All right, so let's simulate. Yeah, let's go a month at first. All right, let's just get a clean month in. Hopefully no injuries. That is down there in the AHL squad. Jesus, speak of the devil and he shall appear. And a 1-0 victory over San Jose. Gravel is back. Let me get him back in there. What position was Gravel playing? Hang on. Scratch players. Gravel. He was a... What the... Let me move! Oh, what? Quick substitution. Yeah. Scratch players, left defenseman. Let me get... What the... Okay, I'm not doing something right. Hang on, I'm sorry. Olsen, you got to come out of there. Gravel, you get your ass back in there. I didn't even need to make that change, to be honest. They're both the exact same. Oh no, now it's doing that stupid shit. Now I'm in the AHL. I keep making that damn mistake. AHL, NHL. There you go. Woo! 1-0 victory over San Jose. 2-0 victory over Arizona. There you go, Saros. 7-5 win against Calgary. Damn, we have 10 goals over 2 games against Calgary. And then the other 2 games, we got a shutout. Simulation's looking good so far. Let's continue the simulation for 1 month. It's kind of early. 6-2 regulation loss, 4-1 regulation loss, 3-1 regulation loss, and we start the first 8 games of the season 4-4-0. All right, so let's just slow it down here, see who's doing what. Ooh, Ryan Johansson's killing it on that second line. Good. What about the first line? Pacioretty, -3, 4 points. I got to give him more. I got to give him more time. Duchesne, yeah. First line really not getting it done. Tolvanen, 3 goals. Ryan Johansson, 7 points. So he's liking it down there. Damn, 7 assists for Tomasino. Second line seems to be doing fine. Yeah, we're all like -1 right now. So a lot of 3 assists there. -2. What about Saros? So what do we got here? Saros, a .933 save percentage for Saros. All right. I got to think that with Saros playing like that, we're gonna swing this around. Let's go another month. 4-4-0. This team is so mid. It's 8 games, boys. That's 8 games. Look at the NHL season that's happening right now. You got teams like New Jersey that are like 13 games in a row. Are they going to be able to keep that up? St. Louis was at the bottom of the Central. Now they've won 7 in a row. They're on their way back up. Let's go another month here and see what happens, all right? Up against Nashville, 4-0 loss. Not good. Oh, my God. 3-2 regulation loss before a 3-2 overtime win. Overtime loss, overtime win, regulation loss, regulation loss, regulation loss. What the fuck, man? I'm losing a lot of games. Milwaukee player Cale Fleury's been injured with a concussion. Estimated return. I'll just replace him down there. Getting a lot of losses. 7-4 victory, overtime loss, overtime win, 9-10-3. Yeah, we're hovering right there around 500. Blow it up, the Twitch fans are saying. All right, so Forsberg's having a good year. What's going? Let's look at the team management. What's not working here for us, boys? Something's not working. Something's just not happening for us. So if we just take a look at our division, the Nashville Predators, we're only 2 points behind. I mean, we're in the fight. A lot of teams are just above 500 right now. What do we got? Nashville Predators, goals for per game. All right, so we're not scoring goals. That's a problem. So it's probably the power play. Power play is not getting it done. Goals against per game. Yeah, we're the top 3 in our division for goals against per game. So the defense is there. Power play percentage, 11%. Dead last. All right, so our power play needs to get better. Penalty kill percentage, 85. First. Okay. A lot of good things on this team. We just got to work out the power play. So what can we do on the power play? Maybe Carrier off and just say to hell with the damn chemistry. What do we do with the power play here? Forsberg's getting it done. Maybe Granny Smith. Maybe Granny Smith right there on the power play. Like, let's get another sniper in there. Like, what do you guys think about like a Tolvanen? You know what I mean? Tolvanen, just get him in there. Bang. Tolvanen right in there. See if he can maybe get a few more one-timers off. Pacioretty, Roman Josi. Yeah, Tolvanen in there. I like that. And then the second line power play, take Tolvanen off and put in Granny Smith. Granlund. There you go. Tomasino. Yeah, put Granny Smith right down the middle. Tomasino can play there. Fabro. Let's take out Fabro and Carrier. Let's go Ekholm and McDonough. I don't care about the chemistry right now. Let's just load up with our best players. You got to get the power play going somehow. All right, so there you go. -3 now, but now we have McDonough and Ekholm. Is there a forward that I'm not using? I got 4 forwards on the first. That's 7 forwards. Yeah, that's about right, because I don't need to use Boone Jenner. And I got Granny Smith already, which is the 7th. Yeah, so I might as well use a McDonough and an Ekholm right there. Boone Jenner, switch McDonough and Tomasino. Tomasino shoots right. You want me to put McDonough over there? Yeah, I could do that, but nah. I'll keep them on the defensive side. I don't want to mess with it. All right, good. Now, also, let's go into the strategies here. Distributor, Duchesne. No, the distributor, we're going to do Roman Josi. Finisher, we're going to do Forsberg. And puck carrier, Roman Josi. So Yosi's going to take it into the zone. He's going to distribute. He's going to do his thing. Face-off formation. Let's go aggressive. All right, let's see. Yeah. Let's see if that does anything. All right, very good. So that did save it? Yes, it did. And then power play number 2. What do I got here? Distributor can be Tomasino. Finisher can be Johansson in tight. And the puck carrier can be McDonough. There you go. Face-off formation, aggressive. All right, so we just need our power play to get going and our 5-on-5 offense. Our penalty kill and our goaltending has been great. So I'm still like a .913 save percentage. It's better than last year. We just got to get going. You know what I mean? We just got to get like a good 5-game stretch and get above 500. 9-10-3. I don't like that. But a quick change to our power play. Let's see what that gives us. So we'll go another month here, all right? And after this month, if we're still not doing good, I might need to start making some harsh decisions here. I don't see us making a trade as of right now, but here we go. Islanders. What do we got? A 4-2 regulation loss. Overtime win. It seems like all of our wins are coming in overtime, right? It's crazy. There's a 4-3 win. There you go. There's a 5-2 win. 3 in a row. 4 in a row. 4 in a row before losing. Don't lose 3. There you go. Losing 2. Win 1, lose 1. Losing overtime. These regulation losses are piling up, man. I just can't get ahead. I can't get ahead of the curve. 15, 15, and 4. There's another win. There's another win. All right, so 16, 15, and 4 now. We have pulled ahead a little bit. Where are we? We are third. Our division is just, it's tight right now. Even the Blues at the top are only 4 games above 500. Look at that. It's a tight division. All right, so I don't need to panic just yet. Mid-team, I think it's just a tough division, my man. Forsberg's doing his thing, so let's go back to the edit line screen and see what we got here. So, Pacioretty, are you doing good on this first line? -1. -1's not horrible. That's not horrible, and he's got himself 21 points in 35 games played. Duchesne, yeah, it seems like they're coming back a little bit. Tolvanen, yeah, that's fine. -7 for Johansson's not great. That's fine. Granny Smith, Jenner, third line's doing fine. And what about the fourth line? They're only -1. The fourth line's not hurting. Trennan's a +5, +6. Yeah, the fourth line's not hurting us. Roman Josi's a +12 now. Fabro, okay, so the first line's doing fine. McDonough and Ekholm. Oh, my God. McDonough and Ekholm are minus 19 and minus 15. This second line defensive pairing is shit in the bed. What do we do here? What do we do here? Yikes. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Maybe, like, move up, like, Carrier or something. I don't know. What's Carrier's friggin'... he's got a +5 as well. I want to play those guys, though. We got to get them going. And goaltender, Saros, 911 save percentage. All right, so... It's a weird team right now. It's a weird team. The stats are saying that we're playing well. It must just be that there's so many good teams in our division. Team stats again. Let me just take a look at this. Nashville, 16. See what I mean? Like Minnesota's in second with 17, 15, and 2. St. Louis 18, 14, and 7. 17, 17, and 1. 16, 17, and 3. 16 and 16. Colorado's below. You know what I mean? Like we don't have. If I go over to like the Atlantic. 13 and 19, 13 and 15, 14 and 19. That's still kind of good. Metropolitan. Damn. Holy shit. 23 and 11, 22 and 11, 22 and 14, 17 and 10, 19 and 12, 18 and 12, 17. Their whole fucking division. That Metropolitan division is wild. And the Pacific, yeah, it's just there's so many teams that are losing in overtime right now. Every team is getting to the end of regulation. That's wild, man. Oh, my gosh. All right, so I don't know what to make of this team right now. The AHL squad is, what, 21, 6, and 1. Kemmel's got 33 points in 28 games played. Kemmel, could that be the thing that we need? He's 81 overall now. He's now a third-line scoring forward. 89 offensive awareness. That could be interesting because now he's shown that, okay, listen, I'm way too good for the AHL. Last year he had 45 points and now he's point per game. Got to bring him up. NHL trial. Yeah, you guys might be onto something there. All right, so before I think about bringing up Kemmel, let us continue to do more scouting. Power of video editing, YouTube. Don't worry, I'll take this boring part out. Okay, so Power Video Editing is done. We've assigned all of our scouts, and actually, we might as well take a look at this draft class right now. What do we got? Whoa, Mats Gustafsson, a medium franchise right defenseman, 5'10", 176. What's this guy about? Victor Hedman, NHL ready. Ankle breaker as a fucking defenseman, off the rush, tape to tape, send it, unstoppable force. Whoa, that's a big one. Well, how about, you know what's interesting, guys? Think about this. Think about this. YouTube and Twitch. Just shut up and think about this for a second. Trading Roman Josi for the first overall pick for Gustafsson. Only if a playoff-bound team somehow wins the lottery. And it's like, here you go. Here's a defenseman that's already there compared to a front. Ooh, that could be nice. It could be a storyline, but we're not there just yet. Shane Bendahan. Marcus Lundstrom, Clark Caswell. We're getting some franchise pieces out there, but we're just going to continue to scout. The next scouting assignment is going to be April 1st basically at the start of the playoffs. That's when I'll send it back out. But YouTube, we've made some changes to our team. We did it. We brought him up. Joakim Kemmel, he's grown to an 81. He's a legitimate third-line scoring forward. I like his 89 offensive awareness, which would help out the power play, which is what we need. His defensive awareness, a little low, but he's on a line with two-way forwards, Boone Jenner and Granny Smith. We're going to see what this guy does, all right? If he comes in and does so-so, and then I'm sending him back down to the AHL. I don't want to stunt his growth because he was having quite the season in the AHL, okay? Defensively, we didn't change anything. Power play, we left that the same, but the second-line power play, Kemmel, was in there for Matthias Ekholm, all right? So we're going to see what that does. And UC Saros, a 911 save percentage. I was actually showing the Twitch scouts, the updated stats. I don't know why we're simulating so bad. We're a good team. I want to show you guys something, all right? If you just look in our division, goals for per game. All right, so we're 4th best in the division. So we're actually moving up for goals for. We're not that far behind Dallas, St. Louis, and Colorado. Goals against per game, we're tops. We're the best defensive team in our division. Our power play percentage has been moving up ever since I took Granny Smith off the power play. 15%. And I'm hoping that Kemmel can get it up there, maybe closer to 20%. And then the penalty kill, friggin' tops in our division, basically, 86.2. So we're keeping the puck out of the net. Our penalty kill is fantastic. Our goals is above average in our division. Why aren't we winning? Why aren't we winning games? I have no clue. Let's see what Joakim Kemmel can do for our simulation. And the first game of this man's career, we're going to jump in a real-time sim up against the Tampa Bay Lightning, ladies and gentlemen. What can Kemmel do in his first NHL game? I'm rooting for you. Grant scores on Saros. Man, these real-time sims have not been good for me. The friggin', there you go. Ryan McDonough scores the playoffs in round number 2. Philip Forsberg scores on Vasilevsky. I was just about to talk about our bad sim. And the Nashville Predators take a 2-1 lead in the first period. Let's go, boys. Let's go. All right, so remember, Kemmel's on that third line. Maybe he got an assist on that McDonough goal. Probably didn't do anything with the Forsberg goal, but 2-1. They are out shooting us 14-8, though. Keep that puck out of the net, boys. Power play. This is interesting. And Kemmel does not help the power play. I was hoping that he might have some sort of change. Power play for Tampa, and Alexiev gets a goal. Grant and Alexiev scoring against me. Thanks a lot, game. Kucherov, Hedman, Point, Stamkos. Now we'll have the bum plugs get out there and just ruin Kemmel's very first game. Shots 24-16 in favor of Tampa Bay. Third period, 2-2 game, underway. Let's see, is it going to be the story of Nashville ruining it in the third period again? Or do we have some third period goals, just like an opening night against Calgary? Oh, and speaking of the Flames, we got to take a look at their record as well. 2-2 game. Oh my God, we might have to jump in for overtime. Kemmel's first. He's not going to be on the ice though for overtime. No, he's not. All right, let's have some fun. Let's jump in. So here we go, overtime, baby. I got coach mode up against the Tampa Bay Lightning. What can we do? Point with a quick shot. Good save there by UC Saros. So I got Kemmel. We've already made the line changes. We can bring him in maybe, but we might not need him. Quick shot there by, was it Duchesne? Yossi, don't turn it over. Roman Yossi, what a save by Andre Vasilevsky. Come on, Roman Yossi. Show us that you're not going to make that mistake in overtime again. Forsberg behind the net. Did he just do a back at you? Yossi! Oh! The Nashville Predators are all over the Tampa Bay Lightning. Is that Jonathan Taves? Taser! In Rashad! Good stop by Duchesne. All right, boys. I'm going to leave them out there again. Oh, they're going for their own change. Roman Yossi skates in, tries to hit Forsberg. Forsberg gets his own rebound. Max Pacha, ready! Oh, what a save! But he gets his own rebound and he buries it. Pacha ready, his 10th goal of the year. And the Nashville Predators win in Joakim Kemmel's first NHL game. All right. Good job there, Max Pacioretty, my free agent acquisition. Is Kemmel, can we see him out there? There's Pacioretty. Why isn't Pacioretty in the middle of that? He's the one who scored the goal. He was, what? He's like, just came off the bench. He tried to go to the backhand. Is that not goalie interference? Picks up his own rebound and tucks it around Andre Vasilevsky. Awful defending. Well, that's the way it goes. Now, what about, hang on a second, game stats, box score, team stats. Let's see, Nashville. Kemmel? Kemmel had an assist, boys. I don't know who he got the assist with, but in his very first NHL game, he played 10 minutes, 37 seconds, and had a point. Way to go, Kemmel. Good job, buddy. So, with the win over the Tampa Bay Lightning, Kemmel gets to stay. How long did we say we're going to play him for, boys? Was it 10 games? Was it a month? I mean, I feel like if we could just go on a good stretch right here and put ourselves in a playoff spot, you know, like just get 5-game winning streak, something like that. Should we give him a month? Give him a full month? I mean, 10 games is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He gets 13 games in total. He's already had his first against Tampa Bay. All we need, like, I just want to see a good simulation from our team, but also if he's not getting the greatest individual stats, we might want to think about sending him down, even if we're having a good sim. I just don't want to stunt his growth, all right? So here we go. Let us continue the simulation. January 1st, what can we do against the Buffalo Sabres? 5-3 regulation loss, 3-2 win, 4-2 win, 3-2 loss. See what, you just can't get ahead. But we've been stopping the regulation losses. The Tampa Bay Lightning have fired head coach George Pouliot, or Pouliot. There you go. 5-2 loss. He just can't get going. Double win against Colorado, then a 5-4 loss against Ottawa. Afinaseyev from Milwaukee. I'm just going to replace him. Come on, finish strong. 2 losses in a row. There's another win, and there's another loss. 23-21. I just don't get it. I don't understand why we can't get that good simulation. It's just not working for us. So let's first take a look at Kemmel and what he's been able to do for us so far in the NHL. Kemmel, He's a nothing, guys. He's a nothing. He got the 1 point in the first, -7. No. He got to send him back down. He's not working for us. All right, it didn't work. I'm not going to hold on to him. Roster moves. More chemistry, mid, still not horrible. Nah, it's a nothing. I need a two-way to keep the puck out of the net there. Too many goals are now going in because of him. Give second line time? No, I'm not doing that. Now we're turning into a team that's trying to develop young players. This is the cup or bust season. It's as simple as that. So, Geeky, you're coming up. I don't have to clear waivers with Kemmel, right? Kemmel, waivers, no. So we're going to be fine with that. So, Kemmel, straight up for Geeky. Yep. All right, edit lines. I just don't know. It just didn't work. And our third line was playing a lot better. Yeah, now they're minus players. This third line was plus. He made that third line shit. Jeannot, there you go. And the fourth line, I will put back in. Who was it again? It was Anderson, Camp, Geeky, Godet. You know, let me try Anderson in there. Try Joey Anderson. He's 79 compared to the other guy. All right, defensively, Fabro, -4 for Fabro. Romagnosi, Fabro, let me see Fabro. 87 offensive awareness, 87 defensive awareness. Ekholm, 86, 89. Keep the puck out of the net a little bit more. Yeah, let me get McDonough up there. Let's start moving him around a little bit, okay? Power play. All right, so we had him there. Who else did we take off the power play? Was it Ekholm? Do we have another center that we can get in there? Like, maybe I can... Ryan Johansson. Maybe I can get, like, Boone Jenner to stand on front of the net or something. You know what I mean? Let me try Boone Jenner on the power play. Yeah, there you go. And I put Ryan Johansson out there to take some shots. Tomasino. Granny Smith down the middle as well. And then Ryan McDonough. Oh, man. Too many games played now where I'm starting to get real nervous. Tolvanen, how many power play points are you getting here? Power play points. Only 5 power play points. So Tolvanen right there ain't doing much. I think I want like a playmaker right there. Let's try Tomasino instead. All right, Tomasino in that power play spot as the playmaker in the middle. And then I'll take Tomasino out from here and put another sniper on the wing. Okay? There you go. Even strength. All right, so I need Pacioretty, Duchesne, and Forsberg. They're doing fine. I don't want to... The second line seems to be doing all right as well. Tomasino. Now, what's Saros doing? 909. He's starting to come back down. Man, it's just a weird year, man. Back to edit lines. So the AHL squad, prefer. Kemmel's right back in there. And, yeah, I want to make sure that the sim doesn't continue. We're good. All right, so I think we're going to be stopping this video at the trade deadline. I don't have enough confidence to go to the end. So let's just simulate all the way to the 5th. We'll take a look at who's available and make some potential trade with suggestions, all right? We are 3 points behind the Jets. Yeah, they're four games above 500 for the Blues. 7 games above 500 for the Stars. The Jets are 4 games above 500. We're 2 games above 500. It's not crazy. But we got to start winning now. All right, we can't go on any kind of extended losing streak. So let's make it or break it. Cup or bust, Nashville. What are you guys gonna do for me in this final stretch? What do you got for me, Ference? All right, I've had no injuries in the NHL team so far. Things have been good. Milwaukee, let's go best lines because it does it the right way. Ference, yeah, best lines for Milwaukee. Boston. That's an overtime win, 1-0. Thank God. All right, so Colorado has fired their head coach. I don't think Colorado's gonna make it back this year, so that's good for us. It's a 2-1 regulation loss to Edmonton. That's a win in regulation. That's a win. That's a loss. Just can't get that three in a row. Oh! Overtime loss. Shootout win. Nashville player Matt Duchesne has been injured with a broken leg. Estimated return is May. That's the playoffs, boys. And that's the season. Oh, that's huge. Time to tank. We just got to give them the shot here. What's the highest? We can't even get like a plus now. We can't even get a plus. Oh my God. Brutal injury right there. Not much that we can do about that. All right, so could bring up Kemmel and put him on the second line now, I guess. Tomasino. And then Kemmel right there. It didn't do anything for us, though. Nah, you know what? It didn't do anything for us. Just move up the depth. Trennan. There you go. You go right there. Camp, Anderson. And, yeah. Goddad. Who got the better face-offs? Goddad or Geeky? Okay. How come I can't look at his... What? I can't look at his individual stats? Okay. What about now? Okay. Geeky's got 77 face-offs. Yeah, Gaudette's got 73. All right, so I'll go with Geeky. All right, so we just, yeah, that injury really, really screws us over. I'll go Granny Smith there, Tomasino, Pacioretty, Johansson, and Forsberg. Yep. Defensively, McDonough and Roman Yossi. Fabro. I mean, Jesus, the second line. The second line just cannot get going, man. I don't know what it is. I'm going to switch these two back. Second line just cannot get going. How is this third line a plus 11? The second line just gets shit on. What the fuck? I don't get it. Power play. All right, so Tomasino, Yossi, Forsberg. I mean, I might as well go with Ryan Johansson here. There you go. And then Ryan Johansson over here, you can get replaced by... God, I don't even know. Like, Ekholm? Yeah, there it is. Ekholm. Granny Smith, Jenner, and Tolvanen. Damn, dude. Damn, that hurts us. That hurts us so much. Sniper, Forsberg. Yeah, there's nothing much I can do. Penalty kill, looks like that. Penalty kill, looks like that. Yeah, I don't think Duchesne's anywhere else. Extra lines, yeah, there he is. Let me get... I have to change everything here because he's not going to be back until after the playoffs begin. Let me get Granny Smith in there. And then Tolvanen and Tomasino, yep. 3-on-3 lines, it's going to be Johansson. Oh, Jesus. Why does it... Am I putting the lines like this or they keep switching? What's going on? Like, why do my wingers keep on getting... Is that a glitch? Ryan, I don't... Or am I just doing it wrong? Man, I have fucking no clue. We're all over the place sometimes. 3-on-3 lines, Ryan Johansson and Pacioretty. No, it's got to be Patches on this side. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh! It's a glitch? Oh, great. And then Tom, yeah, they keep on switching my winger and my center around. That's probably going to hurt my simulation a little bit. Yeah, Ryan Johansson and I'll go Roman Yossi, whatever. My extra attacker can be Roman Yossi. Saros and DiPietro. Saros, what have you been up to? No, 907. He started off the year at 930 save percentage. I thought it was good. Nope, not going to work. And Kemmel back down here in the AHL. Still doing AHL things. Yeah, let him just play in the AHL. He's getting his growth. All right. I mean, I don't even now with the trade deadline. What's the point of even making a trade, right? 4-0 loss to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Where are we? Where the hell were we? Okay, so a shootout win over Buffalo. We're 4 games above 500 now. Where does that put us? We are in a playoff spot. All right. I mean, good luck up against the Colorado Avalanche. They just fired their head coach. Come on, a big win against the Avalanche. There's a 2-1 victory. All right, the season is far from over, but we have the trade deadline and we have a lot of decisions to make. All right, we don't have Matt Duchene till like May is like the second round of the playoffs or something. Maybe even the third round. I don't even know. What kind of potential trades could we do? So before we take a look at any of that, where do we sit right now? Like, what's going on? Central Division. So we are third, all right, with 3 less games played, 2 less games played than the teams ahead of us. And the top team is 33, 27, and 2. So we're actually in this. We really are. Goals for per game in our division. We are third. Goals against per game in our division. We are third. Power play percentage in our division. We are 5th, and penalty kill percentage in our division, we are 2nd. I mean, it's just I cannot get this team to simulate well. I've tried it. It just will not work out for us. And then the player stats, forwards. Forsberg's doing his thing this year. Duchesne was doing fine. Pacioretty was doing fine. That first line was doing fine. Tomasino, yeah, that's good. Tolvanen, that's good. Ryan Johansson, that's fine. Granny Smith, Jenner, like, it's 5-on-5 stats look fine. Defensively, Roman Yossi, yeah, looks good. Carrier, that looks good. Fabro, it's whoever gets put on that second line defensive pairing. McDonough or Ekholm, they just start to shit the bed. And then goaltenders, Saros 28, I mean, DiPietro 2-7-0, backup goalie. Hasn't been good for us. Our Starter goalie has been great. Backup goalie is just screwing the pooch. Ooh, man, would have been nice to hold on to Lankinen. DiPietro is buns. Yeah, Askarov, bring up Askarov, and I'm not going to do that. So what kind of potential trades are there out there right now that we could make? So first off, the Calgary Flames. How good are they? Calgary 34, 22, and 7. So the Flames pick is not going to be a lottery pick. All right, ours might be, though, so it's got some trade value to it. But Calgary's will not. So let's see what kind of potential trades are out there right now. Skaters matching the block. Let's just go through it, see what you guys have to say about it. Suzuki, no, we don't want prospects, right? We're looking for this. Seth Jones, 7 years left. No, thank you. Dumba, no, thank you. Although Matt Dumba wouldn't be a bad bet for like a Ekholm or something, but it looks like they're going for a rebuild at this point. So I'm not going to bring in Seth Jones. He's got some X factors that might not help us or might not hurt us, but I mean, what are we going to do? Trade away a first and like Ekholm for Seth Jones? I don't know. And Seth Jones returned to Nashville. That's true. The team that drafted him. Devin Taves. Whoa. Colorado has Devin Taves. Where are they? 22, 34, and 7. So there is a huge player that you could acquire. He's got some X factors that could help out the blue line from here to the end of the season. Devin Taves. And I don't think it would be too much to get. So if I wanted to put Devin Taves in there, Tolvanen, Tomasino, like a carrier, like a younger offensive defenseman. Nashville would be over the league maximum salary, yeah, but I could get them to retain half of it. All right, something like that. They get the defender that they want. They give up the defender that they want to give up. And they don't really want any draft picks, like 2/3. Why would they trade him into the division? Well, he's an unrestricted free agent after this year, and they're clearly not making the playoffs with a record 22, 34, and 7. Interesting trade, but that's like at the end of when you've built the team and you're looking to acquire somebody to really get you over the edge. I think that's too much for us right now. What are we going to give up to get that? And there's no guarantee that we make the playoffs, you know. If I'm going to make a trade like that, I'd rather a guy who's kind of got 3 or 4 years left and is in his mid-20s. I don't know if that's going to work. Dallas, 82 overall, Miller. Colin Miller might not be a bad upgrade for our 6th defenseman. Just get another guy in there. Maybe. Perron, 1 year left. Vrana, 1 year left. Any extensions on these guys? No. Andrew Kopp, Max Domi, Drouin, Graves. Well, these two guys, Vrana and Perron, both have 1 year left. Rentals right there. I need like a center to replace Duchesne, though. Nobody there. Florida, nobody there. Kopitar for the LA Kings. That'd be a lot. I don't think we're going to be able to make that trade. Nothing there. Brendan Gallagher, 4 years left, 84 overall. Well, not really interested in anything there. Jaeger. I just... The injury bug changes everything for us here. Tony DeAngelo from the Flyers. You could pick up an offensive defenseman just to help out. Pickering. Kevin LeBanc. 85 overall. That could help out. Right wing, left wing, just as a depth performer for you for this season. Alexiak, Justin Falk, Torrey Krug, 4 years left, St. Louis. Nah, man, there's nothing. There's nothing. We'd have to give up so much. I just don't see it happening. Now, more players will become available once the actual trade deadline starts up, and we can take a look at that. But, yeah, man, that injury sucks. I think we just got to go forward and hope for the best, you know? I mean, what could we acquire? And then when Duchesne comes back, where do we move him? I wouldn't mind getting maybe a replacement for the 4th line left wing and then a replacement for the 6th defenseman just to beef up the depth. Trade 3rd round picks from next year or something like that. That's not that big of a deal. But as for a blockbuster trade, I don't know. But we are in a position to make the playoffs. 30, 25, and 5. And we have games in hand, and we sit 3rd place in our division. We just got to get some luck. So YouTube, you let me know what you think I should do. The injury bug to Matt Duchesne has really changed the strategy here. It's cup or bust, but I'm not willing to trade a boatload of prospects and draft picks just for a rental. That'd be counterproductive to everything that we've accomplished so far. So YouTube, let me know what you think, and I will see you all next time.